Do you want to build your own Discord server and you don't know how to start and go about planning it because it seems overwhelming? Well, I've got you. I won't be showing you how to make it, there's plenty of tutorials for that, but I'm going to just talk about how I went about planning and what I did each day to finally end up with a server in 1 week's time. So I've made a server twice, once with a couple of friends who were really good at building it, and once all on my own. And both times it took me a week because the difficulty level was different. The previous one was a lot more fancier and more detailed. And the second one was relatively simpler because I did not have more time. And also, when I say a week, it does not mean I spent every hour of the week on this thing, like a bit of time each day in that 1 week. So I'll tell you how I went about it, planned it, and how you can do it too if you would like to try out my method to make it seem less overwhelming if you don't know how to start. So the first thing that I did was grab a notebook. And yes, sure, you can type it out too, but writing it in a notebook just feels more fun. You feel like you're doing something important, you feel like you're planning something fun. I just like writing in a notebook. So, first, on one entire page, or more if you need, go on and write down all the channels that you want your server to have. Then go ahead and write down all the roles that you want it to have: the normal member role, the admin role, not the names. I'm telling you the type of role that you want. So if you want a moderator role, write that. If you want a member, admin, every single role you can think of, the special announcement ping role, the game event roles, all of that. And when I say write down the names, I'm not telling you to write down the themed names. Like, yes, your server is going to have a theme, but no, here I'm telling you just write down the general names. For example, the channels, you can write general chat, announcement, roles, rules, admin, bot channel. And for the roles, you could do like owner, member, admin, temporary test role, membership role, special role. Just write down the generic role names. We will think about the themes later. So just go ahead and write this down. Write it in whatever order comes to your mind. Each channel, as soon as you think of it, just write it down. The order is not important right now. That is for the next step. So once you finish this entire thing, if you have a name ready, that's even better. You can go ahead and write it down. But once you're done with this, now comes the part where you're going to think about the theme. Get yourself the theme that you want. Now, once you have the theme and you have a list of the channels and roles, go ahead and start naming the channels and the roles according to your theme. And this time, write it in order. So take a new page and make sure to stick to the left-hand side. I'll tell you why. So on the left side, just go ahead and list down all the channel names and the categories that you want. So write the category, the channels under that, the next category, channels under that one, respectively. So go ahead and write all of that down. And then on the right side, corresponding to this, you're going to write down which roles have access to that channel. And if it's a channel that you can gain access to only after doing something in another channel, write that down on the right hand side too. For example, after reacting to an emote in the rules channel, you gain access to the next channel. So just write down all the details because this will be very useful when you're making the server. So yes, left side for all the names in order, in the same order that you want users to look at it when they open your server. And the right side is the specifics of each channel, what roles can see it, what each channel has, like what each channel contains. So you write down the themed name and then on the right hand side what it is. So for example, my server, my general chat is just called Starry Sky. So I've written down Starry Sky on the left and on the right I've written this is general chat. So go on like that until you have written your entire server layout and that is ready. Now, once you've written that down, the next thing you have to do is the roles. So remember before they were generic roles. So now once you've come up with the themed role names, go ahead and write that down so you know which role is what. And once you're done listing down all the roles, the next thing is depending on if you have a verification system. So if you need autoresponders or if you're just making a server currency, you also need certain commands that people, use and get that. So go ahead and write down a list of all the autoresponders, the commands that you need to make. So for example, I have one that helps you get verified. So I went ahead and wrote down the word, the trigger that I needed, what it does, and which channel it works in. So go ahead and write down these details. So when you make the autoresponders, it will help you. And then you've got mostly all the important things. And this is optional. I don't know if you want to write it down, but you're going to need embeds. So if you want to greet people when they enter the server with a welcome message, just list this down. Welcome embed, leave embed, and then a boost embed. So like if someone boosts your server, it will give a custom message and you can put whatever you want in there. So if you want to write down a section for embeds, you can include it right here. So once you finish this, you have completed your entire planning process. So you're done with that. Now the next part is actually building the server. So I took about 2 days to complete this process peacefully. And then on the third day is when I finally pressed the create server button on Discord. So now go ahead and create a server. So I didn't use any templates. I just went for the normal one because I had a plan set up and I didn't want to use any of the templates. So yes. So now you will appreciate the planning that you did. So go ahead, grab the notebook and just start creating channels. Just create all the channels and categories in the same order that you listed in your book. Just do that, really simple. And once you're done with the channels, just go ahead and create all the roles that you've listed down. And once you're done with that, your first step is over. You can stop for the day if you wish, or you can go ahead and link all the channels and the roles. So which roles can view each channel? This works for private channels, of course, and set the permissions for each of the roles and the channels. Be careful and check what permissions you are granting. And then the next day or the next step is when you start creating the functionality. So if you have a verification system, go on and start creating the autoresponders, the embeds, telling people what they have to do next, the rule embeds, and if you have welcome leave messages, those boost messages, all of that. And then also, if you want people to get roles by reacting with emojis, you're going to have to make an embed for that, add reaction roles, all of that. So yes, since you've listed it all down, it should be really easy for you to do it now. So go on and follow the list that you made for yourself and create it. So take your time doing this. I spent about 2 days with the channels, roles, and permissions, another 2 days for all the embeds, and 1 day for autoresponders and testing stuff, and then I was done. So in about a week is when I finished making my server. So I'll just tell you really quickly what I did. So what I did first is I made all the channels, I made the roles, I linked them to each channel, gave permissions for each of them. Then I went about building my welcome and leave message embeds, the boost message embed, and then the rules embed, which was part of my verification system. I had to add like emoji reaction roles to that too. Then I needed a ticketing system, so I had to set up the ticket channels, the ticket categories. Then I started working on the autoresponders, which once again was for verification system. And I did not have a server currency for fun. And if I had that, that would be a lot more work because you have to make more embeds with commands. So when a user types it and you get a certain amount of currency and like more lines, that will take a bit more time. And if you're setting up like a server shop, which I did not do, like I said, I kept it simple. So I didn't have to do all of that. I just had to do the basic verification, autoresponders and everything. Then I went ahead and got a few friends to help me test it out. So like I made them join the server and go through the entire verification system I had set up to see if it worked. And yes, I finished all of that in the remaining 5 days of the week since the first 2 went for planning. So yes, it's now on you. Go on and good luck. You have your full plan set out. Do it slowly. Do it slowly each day. It's what I did. And since it's been a while since I had built the last server, and Discord also changed to like slash commands and everything, I had to like go and search for new tutorials on how to use the bots and see the new bot syntaxes. But yes, it worked out. I finally finished it. So good luck to you. I hope you can also build a server that you want to do, and you can totally do it alone. And I hope that this may have helped you if you did not know how to start out and plan your server.